everyone, and welcome to this edition of your HLGU News Update. I'm Cassidy Winters. Our top story this week is all about keeping it in the family. Head wrestling coach Scott Hawes knows one of his new wrestling recruits pretty well. That's because his son Austin decided to sign with the Trojans and join his dad's already successful wrestling team here at HLGU. For more on this father-son story, here is Zach Voss.
It's often said that teams are like a family. On the HLGU wrestling team, this takes on a new meaning. Head coach Scott Hawes has a son who is quite the athlete. Recruited for both wrestling and football, Austin Hawes decided that wrestling would be his best option. Other recruiters came knocking, but in the end, it was his father who won the recruiting chase.
Well, my first choice was my dad. He's the wrestling coach, so I knew the program pretty well. I've been here since it started.
He was looking at the decision of whether to pursue football or wrestling, and after we weighed all the options and prayed about it as a family, we thought that wrestling would be his best choice, and then he made his decision to come and wrestle for us. So I'm really excited about that.
Despite being the son of the coach, Austin will receive no extra favors.
I'll still treat him just like I would treat any of the other wrestlers. You know, he'll always be my son, but he's not going to get any special favors from his dad in the room.
Austin is working hard this summer to make sure that he is ready to make the jump to the collegiate level. This jump does not come without its challenges, though.
You know, the physicalness of wrestling from high school to college there's a huge jump up.
Well, there's definitely a big skill gap. I know a lot of the college guys have a lot more technique than a lot of high schooler guys just because they're older and more mature, and a lot of the guys will be stronger, so I have to deal with that as well.
Austin is already working hard to make sure that he is ready to compete at the collegiate level when that time comes around.
Right now I'm coming in every Tuesday and Thursday and doing some Greco-Roman style wrestling with some of the college guys.
Austin plans to study nursing at HLGU. Reporting for TNN, I'm Zach Voss.
The HLGU ministry teams and a group of PR students worked together to host a food drive benefiting the food bank for Central and Northeast Missouri. The HLGU students raised over 1,300 items. The food drive ended with the ministry team concert on Friday night. The ministry team concert featured music from Praise Song and Chamber Choir and sketches by the New Edition drama team. All the food will be distributed to local families. A classic film festival is coming to HLGU. The event will take place this Friday, April 22nd, at the Parker Theater in the Roland Fine Arts Building. The event will begin at 7 o'clock with an introduction to the first film and a short discussion. The films at the festival include the 1939 romantic drama Love Affair, 3 Buster Keaton silent film shorts, and the 1946 film The Strange Love of Martha Ivers. The event is hosted by HLGU senior Meredith Riggs. Riggs is excited to bring the festival to Hannibal as her senior project.
Today it's going to be a wonderful evening, and I do encourage anybody that's interested in this stuff to come out, because this is something we typically don't get to see in a small town like this, so it's definitely something I think is worthwhile.
Riggs says she wants to hold the event to share her love of film history with an audience that isn't used to seeing old films on the big screen. You can help send the nursing department on a mission trip. Nursing students are going to the village of Cercadillo in the Dominican Republic this summer. Students and faculty will provide medical assistance. In order to raise money for supplies, the nursing department will host a garage sale on April 30th starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing down with us first aid kits that have like little, small packages of ibuprofen, Tylenol, acetaminophen, and ointments, bandages, things like that, so that they can, take care of themselves.
For me, I would say to become closer to God and learn about other cultures to aid myself in further treatment of patients with different cultures and being a nursing major.
If you would like to donate items to the sale, you can contact Kim Erskine. And finally, we send it on over to Alicia Ramsey. She has your man on the street question.
Hi, this is Alicia Ramsey with this week's Man on the Street question, which is, what are your plans for summer break?
This summer I'm planning on doing a lot. I'm actually coaching a 5th and 6th grade girls and boys basketball team back in Wichita, Kansas. The first week of June I'll be going to Jamaica for a cruise with my family. We do that kind of ritually every year. So I'll be going to Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Port Antonio, so that's pretty fun. This will be my second time going there. Also, I'll be playing in a couple of all-star games. I'm applying with an agent for basketball to try to go overseas, so I'm doing that while also doing an internship at Interest Mutual. So I'm pretty busy summer.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be the best man in a wedding, at Mike Wright's wedding. Then I'm going out to Utah, and I'm going to go mountain bike and rock climb for a week out there. Then the rest of my summer is going to be mountain biking, rock climbing in Missouri. And then I coach wrestling for high schoolers in the summer, and then I'm getting married myself at the end.
I'm going to start out in May and June. Hopefully I'm going to get a job, and I think I'm going to try to work here, maybe in the library or something. I haven't applied yet, but and also I'm going to take a summer class. So nothing too exciting for the first few months, but then in July I'm going to go to Hiroshima, Japan, and I'm going to travel around Japan for just about a month and going to stay with some friends. So that'll be exciting. It'll be my first time out of the country.
That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cassidy Winters.